Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Tori's Craft. As always, this is Tori. Sorry, 1 second to try to get everything situated. Oh, you think I learned by now, right? Anyhow, so as you guys can see in front of me, I finished another one. I'm so happy. I'm really, really happy. I finished another one, and my hair is all over the back of this. I've got to really de-shed it. Whew. So, which one did I finish? I'm going to let you guys guess for a second. Alright, did you guys guess? This one is beautiful. I can tell you this right now. It is very, very beautiful. It is the Dreamcatcher Wolf. Oh, look at that. And you guys can see all the sparkles. So, this one is a very outstanding one. And I'm going to bring that down. And actually, maybe, does that make it too dark? On one side, it is a little bit too dark. How's that? Okay, that looks good. Sorry, it's weird. Okay, so on here we did have some special gems, which are these here that connect the Dreamcatcher to the moons. So, and then throughout the entire painting, you'll see little white gems or white ABs, which I'll point to some of them. Now, the Dreamcatcher is mostly ABs. So, this light blue patch here, that's not AB, but we do have ABs throughout the rest of this Dreamcatcher. So, and if you guys can just imagine the sparkle and shine, even though you guys can see the sparkle and shine right now, this painting is beautiful. It's stunning to me. And I just showed it to my mom, and my mom, like, she had to take a double take on it. And this is actually going to my 5-year-old little brother. He's going to turn 6 in March. March 30th is his birthday. And so this is going to him. He absolutely loves wolves and lions. And so this was one of the paintings that was highly suggested for me to get. I did reach out to a group I was in that I'm involved with, and I asked them questions, told them, it's for my little 5-year-old little brother. There's a lot that for me to give this painting to him, there's a lot of meaning for me that he won't understand until he gets older. Excuse me. So this is one of the very highly recommended one. And there was another painting that they just released at Diamond Art Club, which is of a little lion and a shadow of a big lion by the same artist. I believe this is JoJo Arts. Of course, I'm going to pull it up on my phone. Now, mind you, today is February the 20th, and I got finished with it tonight. Okay. I'm just typing in there. go there so often. And yes, I do kind of talk to myself. I do have another friend that's going to be doing something too. I think she's going to do something. I don't know. Come on. I want to. That is correct. Thank you, phone. What? How? Okay. Whatever. Now I get to browse through it, even though I could have just gone. Phone. You know what? Hold on. I don't feel like browsing. So I'm going to try and turn around to my actual computer. And. Because I don't know what's going on here. Okay, whatever. I think this was done in January. Yes, it was. Okay. And yes, it is by JoJo Arts. So this painting in particular that you guys see right now is by JoJo Arts. The other painting that was suggested is also by JoJo Arts as well. Okay. So, but okay, long story short, I basically, since my mom and I are going to be the ones seeing it the most, I asked my mom her opinion. She thought this one would look best. She liked this one as well. I then asked two additional people. I do have two nurses that work for another brother of mine, and they both chose this one. And since my 5-year-old little brother is in therapies, I asked two of his therapists, his OT and his PT, and they also chose this one. So, the story behind the painting. One of the reasons why I'm so drawn to this painting is because it does have a dream catcher. Dream catchers are supposed to be very positive, probably to protect. I don't know the whole deal behind it, but the main thing I can think of is protection. And I am very protective of all three of my little brothers, but I'm highly protective of my 5-year-old little brother. He was the first one to be placed into our home, and he was the first one to be adopted, and the first one I actually bonded with. So we have a very strong bond. And at the time, I was going through a rough patch in my life. I was dealing with depression. I was dealing with trying to get over the mental abuse I suffered 10 years ago now. It's been 10 years now. And my 5-year-old little brother was a major help in this. And I will give him anything and everything that he wants. And I am so excited that he'll get this and he can just look at this and know that no matter what life throws at him, his sister's going to be there for him. And I do get emotional with this and I do apologize. But he's put us through scares. Back in 2017, December, he had just turned 4. And actually, no. We got him in 2016. He was 2. He just turned 3 in 2017. Because in 2018 he's 4, 2019 he's 5. Yeah, 2000. Okay. So back in 2017 he was 3. December of that year, right before Christmas, he had a grand mal seizure. I've never seen a seizure in my entire life before. I never experienced anything like this. It freaked me out. And I remember the day just like it was yesterday, pretty much. And I beat myself up over it every single time I think about it. I got him off the bus, but I was so busy talking on the phone with my advisor from school, I did not realize he was having seizures. There was a telltale sign. He has a good side and a bad side. His good side is his right. He can pretty much move everything with his right. His bad side is his left. He does nothing with it. Even though now he does try to work with it and manage with it, but he doesn't really do much with his left side. And I remember getting off the phone, coming back to take off his shoes and his AFOs, which AFOs is just a brace to keep the foot pretty much like this. That's pretty much what the brace is meant to do. And I was taking his shoes and AFOs off, and I noticed his left hand was just pulsing, like his little heart was in his hand. And I remember I was calling mom because this was something new. I didn't at the time think it was a seizure. Unfortunately, I couldn't get mom on the phone. She was busy with her patient at the time. She was working out of the home. And then it dawned on me that this could be a seizure activity that he's having. And at the time, our oldest brother had been placed with us and had a nurse. And I looked over to the nurse and I was like, can you please help me? I think my brother is having a seizure. And so we got him out of his chair, out of his wheelchair, put him on the floor. We were talking with him and stuff, and he was focusing on us and playing and all those other things. The next minute that I knew, it felt like I just paused for a second, and then his entire body was basically shaking. And at that moment, my mom called me. And I was like, Mom, he's having a seizure. I'm calling 911, and I hung up. I was on the phone with a 911 operator. She was asking me a whole bunch of questions. Is he a diabetic? Is he this? Is he that? I was like, I don't know. He's 3. And while I was on the phone with the paramedic, or with the 911, it took my mom 2 minutes to come home from where she was at, which is 5 minutes away. And now, mind you, we actually live in the house now that she was in. And if basically how everything is set up, if you knock down at least 2 to 4 houses and build a road, you can be in there within a matter of seconds. But she had to drive around the neighborhood, and she was there in 2 minutes. And I looked up and I saw her, and I'm like, okay, mom's here. She's a nurse. She'll go into nurse mode and everything would be okay. No, it didn't happen that way. My mom And I've never seen this ever in the entire time before we've had my 5-year older brother until that day. She completely lost it and she dropped to the ground next to my little brother. And she was hysterical. Nothing could be done. And I remember I've got to keep busy. I need to keep busy. And so I got up and I started to do little odds and ends waiting for the paramedics. And I remember after doing an odd and end thing that I was doing, coming back down the hallway and the paramedics was right there. And I was like, come in, he's in the living room. And they came in. They asked my mom if she was mom. She said yes. They scooped him up and said, follow me. And so my mom followed. I'm right behind her. They wouldn't let her ride with him. And so we got in the car. We made sure that the nurse was okay to stay and told her, if she needs to go anywhere to call this number and, it'll all be taken care of. And on the way up to the hospital, we were going to OU Children's. I get a phone call on my phone, and it was from the paramedics saying that they were transporting him over to Baptist because OU Children's was full. They wasn't accepting anybody. There was a conversation my mom and I had on the way to these hospitals. And she was basically preparing me for the worst case scenario. And what she said was, if he is not the same, we're not going to make him suffer any longer. And I remember thinking, he's going to be the same. He has to. I can't have, a year knowing this little boy and falling basically in love with him as a sister and having that bond just turn away from me. I kept thinking, that's not fair. He has to be okay. We get to the Baptist, we get in there. He didn't want Sissy. He wanted mom. He was fine. He was great. And I'm like, yay. But the thing is, even after that, I'm still cautious around him. I still love him. I'm not guarded or anything like that. But I watch him a lot. And I want to make sure that he's okay. This little boy helped me go through something hard. He's been through the ringer, and he can sit there and say he's happy. Every 5 seconds, he'll say he's happy. And that means a lot to me. And if you've been down the road of depression, have a mental health issue, you can understand where this is kind of one of those heart-wrenching moments where this little boy has been through so much, and he can sit there, look at you with a big old smile on his face and tell you he's happy. So yeah, and I can't sit here enough and just, I can't say enough how much I love him and how much I appreciate having him in my life and how much he means to me and how much I'm going to protect him as the days and years go on. On the 27th of this month, we will be celebrating his adoption day. He was adopted in 2017 and is now 2020. It's been 3 years since he's been adopted and that he has been legally my little brother. He means the world to me, and I hope he will enjoy this painting, and when he gets older, I will hope that he will understand that Sissy did this because of how much love I have for him and how much I have to thank him for. He's been there for me without even knowing that I needed somebody to be cheerful around and happy, and knowing what he can't go through down the line. Because, mind you, he does have a diagnosis for seizures. He is very active, but right now he is under control. Though he can have another breakthrough seizure again. And if he does, we don't know how that's going to affect him. The seizure he had, actually, we think it rewired his brain. Because afterwards he started to try to crawl around, which he was never doing up until that point. By the age of 4, he was sitting up on his own. And now, as the months progressed up to his 5th birthday, he has learned how to sit on his knees with 100% balance, get up on his knees and move around. He has not yet mastered walking yet, and he is talking a lot more. He is in the phase of repeating everything that everybody says. So we think the seizure he had rewired his brain, and that's a good thing, because now he has more of a chance to go through things. And I hope that every time he sees this painting, that he will see the love that I have for him, the appreciation I have for him, and that I will always protect him. And I do sorry to go through a whole story. He means a lot to me. So the painting itself is very beautiful. I love it. My mom loves it. I can't wait for him to unwrap it on the 30th and see his reaction towards it. Now, the drills. I had absolutely no issues with the drills. Very little trash, not a lot. I even have an extra special gem, which I'm super thrilled about. I was kind of wanting more extra ones, but I have one. Now, one of the things I can sit here and say about this special drill is I do wish... Oh, come on. Okay, there we go. I do wish that the AB coating on this was on the entire drill instead of on the top. It's literally smack dab on the top of this drill, and it's not all around. Whereas the little AB drills, granted it is on top, but it's all around the drill. So that's the one thing I would have appreciated a lot more, was the AB coating all around the drill. So this way, no matter how you look at it, the light will reflect off of it and sparkle a little bit more. Now I was afraid of getting out of 815, but again, Diamond Art Club does have this wonderful warranty, which is right here as well on the canvases. And the warranty is basically a lifetime warranty for the drills. So if you basically, probably even the canvas, I don't know about the canvas, but the drills itself. So basically, if you lose a diamond or your artwork is damaged, okay, so the canvas as well. It comes with a lifetime warranty from Diamond Art Club. Okay. So basically, from my understanding, without going into full detail and looking this up, if I had ran out of drills, I can contact Diamond Art Club ASAP, let them know, hey, I ran out of 815. I still have a massive amount of 815s left. Snap a picture, send it to them. They'll send me drills. Or if I ran out of the special drill, I could do the same thing. If the canvas got too damaged, then I could also snap a picture, send it to Diamond Art Club and be like, hey, this canvas got damaged. They'll probably send me a new canvas. And some of my drills are coming up, but I think that is due to my placement, which tomorrow I will be going up to Michael's to see about a framing job to do with this. Let's see, what else did I almost come close to? Actually, no. The rest of the rest of the drills, I didn't really come close to running out of any of them, except for 815. But I am using my old, my old drills from my other round diamond paint. God, I'm sorry. I am using my leftover drills from my old diamond paintings I've done. Since it is the same company, I'm doing that, and I will be continuing to use these drills from my old canvases before opening up the bags. This way I can use these, since this is my stash, and try to get rid of some of them. Now, there is a particular painting, I think it's not Mama Knows Best. Mama Knows Best was around. Beastie. Hello Beastie. She does have a lot of 310s, and I did open her up and get her up already. So that is one I'm going to be like, put the brakes on. But these are all the colors I had in here. And as you guys have looked at for I don't know how long, the color combination in this is actually really beautiful and really cute. And it actually really does give out more. And I'm laying these down in hopes that you guys will actually see the colors. Now, I did go through all the bags, like open up all the bags for this particular painting. Oh, and $9.96. I almost ran out of that. And it's a little staticky too, but that's fine. I'm dropping things. If I can pick it up. Okay. I'm hoping y'all will be able to see some of these colors. Hoping. But some of them are probably going to be muted because some of what I've used is a little bit muted. But the color combination in this painting is spot on. It's very beautiful. It's very out there. I love the outline behind the wolf in the Dreamcatcher. I love that. That makes the wolf pop more and stand out more. And as I'm looking from it as from afar, when I was looking at it from afar, his mouth looks like it's 3D like. So it does stand out a lot. And I absolutely cannot say enough how much I love these special gems and how they are going down and touching the moons in the Dreamcatcher. And then this down here, this color down at the bottom here adds that special pop as well. I loved this, and I love how it looks like it's out of space kind of thing. So it looks really beautiful. It's very cool. I do highly recommend this kit. Like this kit in particular, I recommend because the outcome, if you have that special somebody who's been there through thick and thin, and you're like me and wanted to protect, how I want to protect my little brother. If you're like me and you want to protect somebody, get them this kit, make it up for them, get it very, like, frame it very nicely. I was going to cut all this white edge off and just glue it to an artboard. Well, not artboard, artist frame, canvas thing. Basically a pre-stretched canvas. I was going to glue it on top of it. But Mom wants to see about other framing options. And there are some framing options like where I can get the stretcher bars and have all this white tucked in and pretty much have it, if I can do this. I might not be able to. Basically have all of this, like all that white in the background, and have the diamonds and have it like as a stretch canvas. That's one of the options I was thinking about doing, but she suggested to go to Hobby Lobby to get some framing ideas, and I suggest to go to Michael's because Michael's a lot closer to us. So tomorrow sometime, like in the afternoon, I am going to Michael's and seeing about getting this in a frame. But yes, this is my dream catcher. This is all my extra beads that I have, or gems, or diamonds, whatever you want to call them. And I do highly recommend this kit to anybody who wants to be a protector of anybody who is special in your life. Or if you just absolutely love wolves. I do highly recommend this because it was a very nice painting to work on. And it also got me out of my square thing because I was doing squares for a little bit. So working on, I did Spider-Man, who's a square. And then I started on the Lioness one, which is No Need for Words or something like that. And it's also a square. And so I wanted to do it around because I'm like stressed out. And so this actually helped me. So I'm going to go back to the Lioness here in a second. But other than that, it's a-okay. And I do stress this. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a good day.